Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. Time to roll out this week's Heartland Hoops Top 12 Plays of the Week. It's all about tournament play on the girls' side from Friday night. Let's get started.
The Top 12 Plays of the Week, sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
The St. Vincent girls are tough to beat, and senior Kate Rubel shows why, driving for two against Saxony Lutheran at play number 12. But the Crusaders would hang tough early with the three-point shooting from Jalen Whitfield at play number 11. But the Lady Indians on a mission. Lana Adams scores it, and St. Vincent wins the district championship at play number 10. Defense shines at number 9. New Madrid County Central's Orgy Jackson with the steal and the basket, and a hard-fought loss to Twin Rivers. Murfreesboro's Kemion Hale has a knack for being in the right place at the right time. Watch the man in the middle score 2 for the Red Devils in a regional final against Benton at play number 8. We stay right here for number 7. Crucial play, end of the first half. Nolan Schaefer draws the foul near midcourt. He would hit all 3 free throws, and the Rangers go on to win by a single point to move on. Boy, I'll tell you what, some great games. That's the first half of the top 12 plays. And coming up tonight, we'll count them down to number 1. Now, also tonight, it's a start of girls' districts for the bigger schools in classes 4, 5, and 6, and girls' sectional play in classes 1, 2, and 3. Let's check out some of the sectional matchups, all just getting underway. And in Class 3, St. Vincent plays Twin Rivers. Again, St. Vincent, a team with a lot of power and a lot of experience. They're going to be tough to beat. This one at the Sykeston Fieldhouse. Have the highlights later on Heartland Sports. Also, talking about the game in the Class 2 sectional, really neat-looking matchup with Chaffee and Portageville. Should be a very good game. Playing that one in Clarkton, so we'll have to find out who's going to win that one. We'll have that latest on this matchup as well tonight at 10. And finally, in the Class 1 sectional, Delta, talking about a tough team. Boy, they had to battle to get to this round, and then they play another tournament-tested team, if you will, in Chadwick. We'll catch you later on tonight on Heartland Sports.